Good afternoon, everybody. I went live about a minute before the scheduled time. Big up the Sable team. It's going to be a tough game for West Ham, but we believe West Ham should have enough to get the 3 points. I hope so. Hi, everyone in the chat. Please like, subscribe if you're new, and share to show the love this man deserves. Much appreciated. Big up the Sable team. Darren Higgins. Hello, the Sable team. Big up, Darren. So, Darren, I got your video. The one through WhatsApp was like 3 minutes, and I think it cut short. And then I've seen that you've said you've sent something through email, so I will look at it. I've literally just got back in from football, and before we get going, I'll tell you why it's a great day today. No metaphors. Our second game of the season this year for the under-16s that I manage, we went all the way to Cove deep into Surrey. We hadn't played any. We didn't do any pre-season, so that was our second game, and you know we was probably behind in our preparations. Anyway, we went up there, and we had the bare 11. Last week we played with 9 players actually, and still done well. We had the bare 11, and they had their referee. You know, before the game, he was talking to the other team. During halftime, talking to them, and at the finals, was talking to them. So clearly, he was, you know, one of their. I asked their players. I said, "Yeah, he does all our games." Then I noticed that his dad was running a line. So you've got a father and son that are not part of the team running the line. Anyway, how you doing, Roy? How you doing, Peach? They was allowed to do what they want, basically. The goalkeeper was taking 45 seconds each goal kick, just time wasting them, because, you know, they had the help and support of the ref and the linesman, and, you know, they was confident that we can kind of do what we want. So yeah, you know, sometimes in life people have an unfair advantage, and they had it on that day. But they wasn't a very good team. And I said this to my players, I said, look, this is a poor team, and just make sure when we play them at our ground, you know, and they've got to travel all this way, that we do ourselves justice and, you know, show them what's what. Anyway, fast forward, we played that team today. And, you know, same again. Their players, they've got all the talk and all that, but not really. They can't really back it up with their performance level. Anyway, they went ahead. They got a penalty. You know, it was handball. No qualms. They scored. They was very, very vocal. Very, very vocal. You know, and yeah, you know, got back into the game. We ended up winning 5-1 actually, and scored some fantastic goals. And the moral of this story is this: these people that, you know, they had an advantage when they played us, an unfair advantage, and they took advantage of that. And, you know, I said, don't worry to the players, don't worry. Like, I recognize that they wasn't a good team. They wasn't, right? And as long as we, you know, we stick to our game, we'll beat them in the return. We went 1-0 down, we still beat them. Now, the funny thing is this: they was making a lot of noise during the game, their coaches and all that. Soon as we, you know, got on level terms and then we go in front and that, the noise stops. So sometimes you have to silence people that are inferior to you and somewhat believe that they are above you. And this team did think that. And the funny thing is, the coach, you know, didn't want to shake my hand at the end. I stood 5 yards from him for the heart of the game. He didn't want to shake. You understand? They done it in the last game as well. So, you know, you're not showing your players how to conduct yourself. Win, lose or draw, you shake hands with everybody. But yeah, you know, I'm teaching these kids, and I always have done, is, you know, life skills. And, you know, the way people treat you, because our players are too nice, and I mean that as in, you know, they let some of these boys talk nonsense to them, and they sort of, you know, talk it back to them. Same thing. And, you know, today was a prime example of that, and this team went home with their towels between their legs. Beautiful. Mwah. Seriously, you're like splendid. Satisfactory. So my day started, you know, very well. Very, very well. Like I said, last week we played with 9 players. It was a cup game, and, you know, the players done fantastic. 9 players in a Surrey Cup game. And, you know, we ended up losing 1-0. That was without a goalkeeper and, you know, half of the squad. But, you know, got some young lions that battle. And teaching them, I always teach them in the car, like, listen, if anything's not that deep, I always tell them this: don't resort to, you know, violence on the pitch. Unless someone, like, punch you in your face, then you have to. But I'm saying, if someone, you know, you're through and goal and they boot you, that's part and parcel of football. And I always say to them, don't ever react to things like that. But I also tell them, listen, when people is piping up, and you have to give it back to them, otherwise, you know, they feel that they can intimidate you. And today was a prime example of that. Like I said, it's a true story. There's no metaphors or nothing like that. It's a true story. Right. Oh, these people, these spammers. Let me just block this Vaz Polly Singleton. Pete, Lawrence, big up Lawrence. I got your video as well. I haven't had no time to do anything. Right, so before we quickly get into this, because we do have 25 minutes. Darren, congrats. Thank you. Yeah, it was, very satisfying. When it comes to the football, you understand, you win, lose, you draw. I'm just watching the Formula 1 at the minute. Come on, Hamilton. Yeah, win, lose or draw, I just want my team to try their best, and they play at a decent level. And yeah, this team here, yeah, we needed we needed to avenge the events of the game early in the season, where they had the referee and linesman, and in life people do have a leg up, and some people they feel privileged, and they think, oh, look, what, you can come to our ground and we're still gonna let you waste time. No, it's not gonna happen, because it's now we're on a level playing field basically. So I got a little song for you, a little remix. Just a little remix. I like to sing. Disclaimer, I'm not a singer. I like to sing. I used to be a songwriter, but I'm not a singer. Tell me if you know the song. And listen. Nothing you can say can take me away from my guy. There's nothing you can do, 'cause I've stuck like glue to my guy. Oh, you can give him ultimatums on the phone, demanding that he leaves Titch or you are gone. There's nothing you can say can take me away from my guy. I'll sing it again. There's nothing you can say to take me away from my guy. Anyway, I hope those lyrics resonated and the message got through. Anyways, so today is a great day. I mean that. It didn't rain. It's not as cold as it has been. We avenged, what we needed to on the pitch, and now it's down to West Ham. Snot, you lot could have told me. 1 minute. There we go. Right, so just quickly, I've just done this very quickly, you lot, and 8 people. This was a very impromptu live stream. I set it up last night. I thought, yeah, you lot are my people, man. Let me get home just in time. I've not long got back. Made myself a little coffee. Delicious. And yeah, so this is just going to be like a little preview, and I've just put a few little things together. If you want to hear that song again, just request it and I'll sing it again. Like I said, I'm not a singer. I've never ever claimed to be a singer. Right, so let's go to the lineups first. So I know it's a bit blurry for you. Forget their lineup. No, forget it. Nick Pope, Matthew Loughton. I can't even see this. Let me make the screen big, you lot. Can you lot see that? It's probably not great quality. James Tarkowski, Ben Mee, Charlie Taylor. That's their back line. Johan Goodmanson, I think his surname is. Ashley Westwood, Jack Cork, Dwight McNeil, I think is a decent player, and Chris Wood and Jay Rodriguez up front. They're playing 4-4-2. Last week when we played with 9 men, we played 4-4-2 without the 2. Anyway, so West Ham 4-2-3-1, and it's as expected, I think. Fabianski in goal, Soufal right back because obviously Johnson's injured, Dawson and Diop centre back because Zuma and Ogbona's injured, and Masuaku left back because Creswell's still injured. In the middle is Rice, Souček, and Lanzini as a 10, so he's obviously replaced Fornals. Bowen on the right, Benrahma on the left, and Mikel Antonio up top. So I don't think I need to use the ones that I made. We've got 22 minutes. So what do you lot think about the lineup first of all? And you know what we do? I'm going to get to the comments, but I might put the lineups on the screen as I'm talking. So let's go. Peach, yes, Lyle. Peach, my man. Kieran says Avit. West Ham Random says Giza. Peach, sorry. Kieran, my friend, says like I said, if you want to hear that song again, just request it. Hit the karaoke, put the money in, and bow. Oh, Roy, big up Roy. He was here already. I think I bigged him up already. Hit the like button. Thank you, Roy. I respect you lot, man, a lot. Like, you don't understand. So yeah, the other day when I was talking about, my list of priorities, clearly the coaching and the kids and keeping them on the right path. Remember, there's a lot of gangs down here, right? And I try and keep them on the right path. It's better to work a 9 to 5. If your studies and that is, it's not all for you, and you don't get something, great, then a 9 to 5, nothing wrong with that, man. Earn your legal money that is safe, and you can buy what you want with it. So yeah, I do a lot more than just YouTube, people. Obviously, I like the lineup. I think it was the best Moyes could choose from. Yep, all good, my friend. All right, so let me entertain you. Right, so okay, let me get another little thing on the screen. I'm hoping Hamilton does this. Right, so let's go to our head-to-head with Burnley, and this is from the last, I think, maybe 12 games. As you can see, if you can see, we go as far back as 2012. So let's go from the most recent game. We beat them 2-1 away, and we beat them 1-0 at home. So this is both last season. They beat us at home 1-0. They also beat us 3-0. They beat us 2-0. We beat them 4-2. They beat us 3-0 at home, which is I think that was in Pellegrini era, I think. Then it was a draw there, 1-1. West Ham 2-1 away. Hopefully, I predicted that for today, actually, 2-1 away. I'd rather be wrong and it's like a 2-0 or 3-0, but I'll take that. West Ham 1, Burnley 0. West Ham 1, Burnley 0. Burnley 1, West Ham 3. Burnley 0, West Ham 2. And Burnley 2, West Ham 2. So, in this period here, you lot, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing with my cursor, but, we lost 3 in a row against them. Yeah, before the last 2 victories, we lost 3 in a row against them, which was in 2020, 2019, and 2018. This team, and if you look at that, we didn't even score against them. So this is, you can see the X's, the 2 X's that are together. They beat us 2-0 in 2018. They beat us 3-0, and they beat us 1-0. So recently it's not been good, but if you're very superstitious, they beat us 3 times in a row. We've won the next 2, so in theory, we should then win today. What you lot say about that? Let me go back to the comments, my people. Who's this one? Is this someone new? Thank you. My birthday wishes last weekend. Oh, Richie. No. My pleasure. It's my pleasure. My pleasure, man. That's nothing. And I mean it as in, for me to do that, it was nothing. Oh, look, you lot can't see me properly. It wasn't. Yeah, it's my pleasure. Lawrence says, I like that. Kieran says, Richie Rich. And Costa says, happy belated Richie. Costa says, hey Mark. Costa, what was your lot score today? This is Costa plays for the year below. So he plays for the under 15. So same club. What was your score, Costa? Right, so let's just go to our form in the last 6 games and Burnley's form, Premier League. You know, this is not as professional as, like Fortraman. Like, yeah, I've just made some little things and just stick them on the screen. So this is Burnley's, and I'm bigging up Force from Iron, obviously. Burnley's last 6 league games, they drew, they won, they drew, they lost. So they've drawn 4 out of 6. They've lost their last game, but generally they draw a lot of games. West Ham, we won 2, lost 2. We drew, and then we beat Chelsea last week. So, bit of a mixed bag for us there. But at least we haven't sort of won, lost, drawn. We actually beat Chelsea, and we came from behind twice, which we all know. But yeah, so Burnley away won't be easy, especially with our, the injuries and that. But the good thing is our players got a rest on Thursday, and Burnley are never in Europe, where they were actually for one season. But I'm saying that they had a rest. They always get a rest because they're not, they're not like us. They're not massive. They're not in Europe. So they've had a longer rest, basically. Now, let's go to... right, we do this, and then we can go back through the lineup. Right, so this is the current league table before the start of play today. I hope you lot can all see that properly. So, obviously, we are 4th, but Manchester United have caught up with us. They've got the same points. We've got a better goal difference, but they've played it, game extra. So we kind of need to win this just to try and maintain that 3-point gap. Burnley, on the other hand, They've got 2 games in hand at the bottom, but clearly Burnley, Newcastle, Norwich are struggling on 10 points, but they're still, close to Watford, and then the other team on 16 points. Let me move over this side. What would be outstanding today is if Newcastle lose and we beat Burnley, we'd have 30 points. So imagine that. We would have the same amount of points as the bottom 3, which is Newcastle, Norwich and Burnley. And one of those clubs is the richest club in the world. So imagine that. Imagine Newcastle lose, we beat Burnley, we'll have 30, and collectively they'll have 30, because we are massive. But yeah, a win is crucial for us to, try and maintain that top 4 position. Let me get rid of this, and then I'm going to get back to the comments, and then we can go back through the lineup a little bit. So that's that. I'm not going to stay on too long, you lot. Maybe like 1:15 or whatever, we can, because I'm not watching the game, and some of you lot will be, and some of you lot can tell me how the game's going, because you might be watching it on the stream or whatever. Right. Richie Rich, happy birthday. Costa says, big up Costa. I'm coming back with Davey for my match. We won 5-2. See that? Davey is bringing his kids back. I've always got kids in my car. The car that I drive is a Vauxhall Zafira, and I've had that type of car for about 15 years now. Why did I do that? Not because I got a big family. I've done it because every Sunday I need to be carrying all these kids that parents can't make it. Parents don't drive. They come. So I needed, as much seats as possible to fit in my minibus. Anyway, so Costa's team won. Under 15s won 5-2. We won 5-1. Lawrence says 3-0 to the Irons. I wish. Who scored? Nico scored 2. Malik scored 2, and Arian scored 1. All of them very good players. Peach says West Ham 5-1. I don't care about Mass Workers one. I don't want to see him started for just a minute. Mojo broken. Big up Hamed, sorry. Because, yeah, this is his first comment, I think. And this is definitely another one of my guys. Roy says 4-1 West Ham. I hope you lot are right. Coffee. I normally have 1 coffee in the morning, and then that's it. But, yeah, I needed another one today. I'm tired. They are a horrible team to play against. There's no footballing skill. It's more rough and ready. Yeah, I don't like Burnley. I want them to go down and never come back. They are. Yeah, sorry, I've just read that. I will get to the the lineup one more time because we've covered everything else. Lawrence says, Hamed, who would you start over Masuaku? That's a good question, actually, considering who's out. It's going to be a Burnley win today. I'm sorry, lads. I'm very much like Hammerhead. I used to always I've gone for a 2-1 because only because they've got 10 points, we've got 27. Clearly, we are the better team. But Premier League, yeah, and this sort of team. But then saying that, we've won the last 2. Ben Rama will track back for him when he goes forward. Hammerhead. If you don't see me blinking, and you can see I'm tired, man. So you can call me Twitch today. Can you check your email, please, Peachy? Peachy, check the West Ham Random email because Darren sent something through. Eamon, big up Eamon. Right, sorry, you lot. 1 second. This is gonna go cold. I'm not drinking it. Hamilton is still in the lead. Come on, my boy. Good shout, low. Yes, Titch. Reese. I like Reese a lot as well. I really do. Reese, I want to get you on this channel a bit more often. If you're up for that, my friend. We are freaking massive. Peach, my brother. Anyone, massive Lawrence. You know what? Like I said, I like Hammerhead a lot, and I also respect his opinion. He don't like Masuaku. I do. I like him more as a winger and that. And that's football. You can disagree. It's an opinion. It's nothing. I saw the food bank video, some of it before Titch went live. Kieran says we're not losing this Hammerhead. 2-1 win, a draw at worst. I said 2-1 win, and if we take the lead against them, and they're playing 4-4-2, so that lets you know really they're going to try and go direct as much as possible. So if we can score first and then win the midfield battle, because they'll have 2 in there. Big up Titch, all day for you, Hammerhead. Amen. We need to win today to give us some breathing space between it and us. It will put me more pressure on to get a result against them when we play them. Big up Amen. There was a little back and forth the other day, and I respect both sides, and I do respect the message that Amen was getting through about the smaller guys and the underdog or whatever. So I fully respect that, Amen. I mean that. And like I said, for me it was friendly between the two, and I like Avers. I've only met him recently, but so it's not like, oh, I don't like him, so I'm gonna. No. I just think it was good back and forth. But for you, Eamon, I got what your message was, and I really respect that. I hope, Kieran. I'm the same, mate. All them sports cars are gone, but to have a family car 7-seater. Yeah, you know what? And the thing is, like, I love my car, you know. Like, my missus always says, "Oh, change your car." What? Why would I change a car when I need that size? And, you know, my car gets scuffed up and all these kids with their muddy and that. So what? I'm going to get a new Zafira knowing that it's going to get scuffed up. And no, this one's fine, man. I take care of it. So, there. I don't... See, I'm not very... You know, I'm not materialistic at all. You know, money and all that, like, yeah, but it doesn't mean nothing to me. And that's never my motivation, and that's why, you know, I think YouTube for me is just fun. I love this creativity in that. Drop me a WhatsApp. I need to get it. I asked Peach for your number. He said, nope, you know, I'm not giving it to you. Reese don't like you. And I was like, okay. Wally. Peach was like, yeah, Reese don't like you, Titch. So I can't give you his number. Okay. Let me read my boy Hammerhead. As a winger, mass workers, okay, I agree, Titch. But as a defender, yeah, I mean, as a Premier League, 38 games in a season, left back, he's not. But, you know, I think if he had a good run of games as a left-sided forward or the left attacking midfielder, I think he would do, you know, very well for West Ham. Especially the way we play now. And, of course, he can defend somewhat. So, from a forward position, Wally, you download WhatsApp? Yeah, my man. Wally's not got WhatsApp. Oh, no, sorry, it's in America, so why... They might have something else that they use. Kieran says, Reese, I'm going to get into the lineup quickly. We've got 10 minutes before kickoff. Hey, Reese. Who's watching the game? Is anybody in the chat watching it? Because then you know, I'm not going to stay on too long, but you could, you know, keep us updated as to how things are going. Yes, Peach, I did. Because I don't stream. Like, yeah, I can't be bothered. Cutting out and all that. Eamon Green, big up everyone. I don't want to be the only fat fecker in the group. Seriously, big up you lot. Big up Eamon. Seriously, big up all of you lot. Hi, how's coffee coming? Reese says, just grab it out of the group chat. Oh, I didn't even know. See, yeah, I'm joking. Of course, Peach didn't say that, Reese. You lot know I'm joking. Boom, Peach is laughing. Boom, boom, boom. Reese says, Peach, you bastard. Hey, DT. Big up Disabled Team, you lot. Leeds United fans. And then their second team is West Ham. They got their own channel. If you're not already subscribed, but I'm assuming everybody in here is, please subscribe to them, man. Oh, Lawrence is watching. Good. So, Lawrence, you'll be able to be our ears to the ground with your Navy prowess. We've got the Navy guy. He's up in the chopper. Get to the chopper. Do it now. Get to the chopper. So Lawrence is in the chopper and he's watching the game. And now he's going to feed back to us what is going on down in Burnley. Get to the chopper. I shouldn't have went so close to the mic. You like rather negative. Yeah, that's what I like. I used to be like that, Hammerhead, a lot. I still am. I am just like the same. Because then it's like, you know, expect the worst and anything else is a bonus. So I think I said that to you before, actually. Watching, they all talking about Liverpool. Get out of here, man. Lawrence is laughing. Sorry, you lot. I forgot. I got a new mic and it's much more sensitive. So I won't do that again. Should I sing my song again? For people that wasn't in the building. Yeah. Nothing you can say can take me away from my guy. Listen to the lyrics. Let me remove this. There's nothing you can do, 'cause I've stuck like glue to my guy. Oh, you can give him ultimatums on the phone, demanding that he leaves Titch or you are gone. There's nothing you can say to take me away from my guy. Take from that what you want, people. So yeah, you know, I just remixed that. I'm a songwriter, you lot. Not anymore, but that was a little remix. Titch, you need to do a membership, mate. I'll come remember. What's a membership, Ray? It's another thing, you lot. When I don't know nothing, I don't claim to know. I'll ask the question. Membership. I've seen people say join. I think that's membership, but I thought you'd have to be monetized and all. Yeah, I don't know. So Roy, please enlighten me, my friend. Massively, even I'm ring. Thank you for your services. Really appreciate what you guys do. Yeah, big up, Lawrence. Wally World is all about big clubs, not the massive club. Exactly. Right. So, nothing you can do, nothing you can say can take me away. Nope, wrong one. Right, you know, we go back through just so I can, you know, to show off my little. These are easy, not easy, but you know, quite simple. But I've made them, so why not use them? Right. So Fabianski in goal. What you lot saying? I've made it a little bit thinner. Boom, boom, boom. Number 1, right there. And you know, I agree with that, obviously, because he hasn't done anything wrong to warrant being dropped. Oh, did I make all of them? See, yes, I did. Right. So Vladimir Sufa, right back. Listen, last season he was one of the best right backs in the league. You know, unfortunately, he got injured, and Ben Johnson took. Get my way, Sufa. Ben Johnson took his chance, and that's what he meant to do. Look at me, I can't be. Nope. Let me move to the side. Right, centre backs obviously is. Please tell me I've put them all in here. So much. Okay, right. We've got Big Craigie Dawson. I also made up a song about him before, yeah, 8 months ago. Then he recently followed me on Instagram, and I don't use Instagram, but obviously I got a notification. So yeah, Big Craigie Dawson. And Diop. Now, obviously, we expected this because they are our only 2 fit centre backs, and that's very, very worrying. Not, you know, that those 2 is worrying that, you know, if and when, touch wood, one of them goes down, then we are in big, big trouble. But you remember some people was like, they made a show called No Ogbonna, No Problem. And I see that as very disrespectful to Angelo Ogbonna. Because if it was Declan Rice, we wouldn't have those titles. No Rice, no problem. Now look what's happening. And it just goes to show there's a lot of people that don't actually know what they're talking about. What do I know? Right, so boom, boom, boom. No Ogbonna, no problem. That's crazy. Right, where is... Oh, come on, man. You lot, please. Oh, he's there. Mine and Hammerhead's favourite player. We have Arthur Masuaku. Right, let me go back to the chat because Masuaku. Right. Brother Titch, you're a man of many talents. Oh, thank you, Disabled Team. Agree watching on NBC. Right, Titch, I'm going to set up the game, bro. I'll chat later. Yes, Reese. Thank you. Fabianski deserves start, definitely. With injuries is one of the best options. Yeah. Right, so Masuaku, yeah, and like I said, I do agree. As a constant Premier League left back, then no, I need to move over. But I think that, you know, and the thing is like because they're playing 4-4-2, he may well not be as overloaded, you know, like with a third man running from midfield and that. So it might be a little bit easier against them in regards to his job. Maybe Masuaku passed the ball into net again. Please. Right, we've got 3 minutes to kick off. Right, let's go back to the middle, which is, you know, very obvious for us. We have... Sorry, you lot. We have... Okay. Declan Rice, obviously. Ovs. Who, yeah, these guys have, you know, they earn their rest on Thursday, and I'm hoping that we see the benefits of that. I'm watching a True Vision sponsored by Carabao, Lee and Ty. Oh, that's brand. Sorry, you lot. Like I said, this wasn't really planned or scheduled. I just thought, you know what, let me do something. Another thing, you lot. Yeah, like I said, I am thinking of what I can do as a weekly segment that will involve, you know, the chat and everybody. You know, so bear with me. So then at least we go live once a week for, you know, subscriber interaction. Lawrence said the team's on the pitch. Suchek, obviously, right now, Fornals has obviously been dropped or rested or whatever you want to say, and Fornals has been amazing for us for the last 18 months, and, you know, that most people was calling for to start, and, you know, I wasn't one of those people. Like, he was doing well, and I'm not going to jump on no bam. Yeah, I weren't. Like, so, but a lot of people were saying, boom, no, Lanzini needs to start, and I agree with it, but I wasn't calling for it like no. And that is obviously Manuel Lanzini, Mr. Hammerette, who comes in, according to the team sheet, as a number 10. I just hope now that, you know, I would gladly see him keep Fornals out of the team if that means we're performing well, he's performing well, and the team is continuing to do well. And that's why Moyes generally stuck with the same team, because the team was doing well, and you don't really want to break up a winning formula. Where is Dawson? Where is all these players? Okay. Well, then we have Jared Bowen, who finally got on the score sheet against Chelsea. That was his first goal since the 4-1 drubbing of Aston Villa. And, you know, that's what he needs to just... He works hard for the team. If he can, you know, score consistently, then, you know, we've got a major Premier League player on our hands. Major. Sergeant Major. And Cyber Rama keeps his place. I think it would have been between him and Fornals, who makes way for Lanzini. The fact that he is probably a better winger than Fornals means that he stays in, even though, you know, Fornals can play out on that side. And then up top we have Michail Antonio, who, you know, when you look back at it, he had a good game against Chelsea, and, you know, he done a lot of his work out wide, which I feel is more natural to him. He bodied one of their players, put it across, and Bowen just missed out. Like, he played his part last week. I want to see him getting back on the score sheet and also having, you know, a constant good game. Like, let's get, you know, the real Antonio back, please. Right, so it's 2 o'clock now. You lot, I'll probably stay until 2:15, and, you know, hopefully you lot can stay with me. If you want, you know, if there's a demand to stay until 2:30, then I'll do that. I don't want to take up too much of your time. And yeah, whoever's in here, just give us a little running commentary where possible. Going to check our boy Charlie. Oh yeah. Moyes is in a suit. Right, so just going back to this comment, I'm going to tune into Charlie Walsh after this. Like I said, I might stay on 15 minutes. If there's enough people and you lot want to stay, then 2:30 will be the latest. And then I will head over to Charlie Walsh's watch along. Right, the game is on, Lawrence says. Let's see what Lawrence is saying. So you lot, chat to me, man. What's going on in your lives? Any good news? Doesn't have to be football related. Oh, is this Leo's Adventures? Good afternoon, Leo's Adventures. New person, I've never seen you before. But thank you for joining. It's not a watch along, obviously. But thank you, Leo's Adventures. Thank you very much for joining. Much appreciated. And, you know, if you're not subscribed, then maybe think about having a little subscriber. Yeah, and anybody that's not West Ham, because he's got Ronaldo. My channel was all about inclusion, and yes, and, you know, West Ham is my team. But I do, you know, some comedy stuff sometimes, and, you know, I cover Premier League stuff sometimes. So it's not just West Ham. Predominantly, yeah, but not just. So it's, well, you know, you're welcome. Any other channel. We've got a disabled team who are Leeds fans, by the way. Leo's Adventures, they're Leeds, and look, they are part of the family. So yeah, this is open to all, whoever, even Spurs, Millwall, if you're respectful, of course. Seriously, everybody's welcome. Right, so West Ham, but my idol is okay. I'm West Ham, but my idol. Oh, okay. So he is West Ham. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't, Leo, then please think about subscribing. I can't say, you know, especially if this is your first time, and, you know, generally people don't subscribe to someone in their first video. Thankfully for me, the Jack Grealish comedy video got me a lot of instant subscribers. So I'm very thankful of that, because, you know, YouTube is just generally, you might be watching someone that you like, and that, especially pre-recorded, not live where you're interacting, and most of my stuff has been pre-recorded. You need to watch about 5 and then you think, you know what, boom. No one instantly does that. So yeah. Oh, okay. Look at this. I like this comment. I did sub because you're nice. You know what? That's a great comment, man. And, you know, I respect that and I appreciate that. Genuinely. And these people in here, they're all good people. They'll tell you I mean that, man. Yeah. YouTube is about the subscribers. YouTube is about, you know, the people that are following you. If you've got 5 subscribers and you enjoy what you're doing, then for me, you would take the same amount of satisfaction as if you've got, you know, this many and you're making money. No, if you're doing it because you like this, first and foremost, you enjoy doing this, and then you've got, you know, people that say, look, we're tuning into you. Like, you've got all these other channels that, you know, they've got everybody. No, we're here as a, you know, as a small, that, yeah, and they are always supporting, yeah. And you have to acknowledge your subscribers, man. And I tell you, like this, yeah. If I had, let me just put let's say I had 10,000 subscribers and everything like this, I had some. Everyone still get acknowledged. Everybody. Oh, Leo, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. Do you want subscribers, Leo? Look, watch this, Leo. People here, please. I've just met Leo, I think. He's only got 6 subs, but maybe he has a channel. Tell us what your channel's about. You lot. I think, yeah. Everybody, this is my mission. Go and sub to Leo's adventures. I don't know who he is. And, you know, he's now part of the family. So, no, please don't, he says. Okay, don't then. You lot don't. Only because he said don't. Sorry, don't. Abort mission. Don't sub to him. But, Leo, if you ever, you know, start doing YouTube and you want subs, come in here, and these people are telling you, if they say tits, they will come and sub, but don't do it now. He don't want you to. Going on in my life, I never thought I'd be able to send a video to you guys regarding food banks. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Sorry, going back to what I was saying, if I had, say, 10,000 subscribers, yeah, and I'm not being like deluded, like, oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, I would make sure that then you need a moderator, you need more than one. I'd make sure that those moderators, one, because you would be making a little bit of money, they would be making money with me, because it's not about that, right? And we would be in a group, and I would speak to them. Listen, you acknowledge all the comments. You need to be you need to have my mentality. So you're not just giving them generic, oh yeah, no, you're interacting with them whilst I can't, but you're interacting the way that you know I would be. So it's still, you understand what I'm saying to you? Look, because, you know, the more you get, it's impossible. But I wouldn't allow people's stuff to be overlooked, and no. So that's me, man. I would get some of you lot as the mods. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, if this channel was making, like, you know, decent little money, whoever's part of it, and that includes moderating, everyone will be getting paid. Even if it's like £20 a month or $20 a month. Everybody, trust me on that. I don't like loads of subs. I want to be a small YouTuber. Well, Leo, or Leo's Adventures, as soon as you, or if you ever change that, you know, you just come in here, and all of these people, Lawrence, Darren, Disabled Team, I will ask them, and they will go and do it. Trust me when I tell you that. These are my pride. These is the lion pride. What's going on in the game, Lawrence, please? Or anybody else that's watching it? Uh-oh. Did I see something just flash up on my phone? Because the app that I use, you know, obviously West Ham's set as my team, and oh man, let me check. Please, no. Okay, no, nothing happened. Right, I'll tell you stats. 45% possession to them, 55 to us, no shots on goal, no shots blocked so far. So at the minute, it's a typical Burnley game. Yep, thank you for your heck yeah. See that? Look, Leo, heck yeah. This is a Navy veteran, 26 years from America, because I don't know what country you're from. And he said, heck yeah, he would subscribe to you if I asked him. These are loyal. And what the Disabled Team says, we are the same, we will subscribe. See, so, you know, we're going to respect that you don't want that at a minute, but when you do, you come in here. So yeah, chatting away. But yeah, you lot, those that are, you know, Charlie Walsh and that, if you're not, oh, he's from England. Yeah, I thought so. That's what I said. Lawrence is from America, Auburn, Alabama, to be precise, where we eat pig feet. Oh, I need to stop doing that. This mic is very sensitive. So what was I saying? Yeah, Charlie Walsh. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go straight over to his watch along when we finish here. And I'll just tell you now, so you know, I'll be on for 2:30 the latest. So, you know, if we keep, you know, this sort of many people in here, then we'll stay on. But if you lot have got anything to talk about, then feel free to just put it in there and we speak about it. Any subject matters and that. Yeah. So, what do you lot think of my background that I made? What do you think? Let me move out of the way. Do we like? Paolo Di Canio at the bottom doing these scissor kick, bicycle kick against AFC Wimbledon. No, Wimbledon at the time. Now AFC Wimbledon. What a goal that was. I've scored goals like that in training as well, and these kids can testify to that more than once in much smaller goals. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was thinking about the drone and that, but it's a lot of setting up and that. I was thinking of doing titling it Talk a Good Game, which probably other people have used that title, Talk a Good Game, and then I would challenge any other West Ham fan channel, and I would say any people under the age of 40 I'm over the age of 40. Any people under the age of 40, to let me know, can you actually play football? The reason why I say that is because there's a lot of people that do, and I'm not just saying West Ham, you know, they do the fan channels and they can't even kick a ball. You know, and you know, there's some people that say, look, they openly say, I can't even play football. I respect that. But there's some people that I don't think they vocalize that they can't play football. So yeah, my challenge would be talk a good game. There's some people and some people don't even talk a good game. They just talk. Yeah, there's certain people that I'm envisioning, like, can you play football? Especially, you know, the youngsters and that, like, come on, all the youngsters can play football. Like, so I'd say under 40. I'd be generous. I'm over 40, but I'd say under 40. So yeah, and like I said, I was going to display, you know, I'll show you, like, you know, I'll do my little 70-yard crossfields and just whoever's standing at the other end, boom, catch it. I'll then get on the end of someone else's ping and maybe volley in, just showing, like, yeah, you know, the touch and that, and then throw down the challenge. Basically, it's a hold down, like throw it down and just see some of these other West Ham fan channels under the age of 40. I'll give you lot that, yeah. Show them what you can do. So yeah, what do you lot think? Should I make a video like that, displaying my my footballing ability? Ooh, okay, Leo. Okay, 1 minute. I'm gonna get to your comment, Leo. I've seen it, but I'm gonna go watch it now. See you soon and love you. Ah, nice one. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Looks clean, brother Titch. Thank you. Oh, sorry, disabled team. I emailed you yesterday just to clarify. You know, what would you need from? Would it be background, like I'm using now, which is fine, or would it be something like? Would it be something like this or whatever? Let me know, and you know, give me your requirements, even if you speak on the phone, and yeah, like I'll gladly, you know, make something for you, no problem. Like, let me get back to the comments. So yeah, I did email you. Just let me know what it was exactly, because I wasn't too sure. So this background, you can use it as a background if you have, you know, two people on the screen. That could be the background, but you can also use it if you've got a green screen, then, and you're like what I'm doing as a solo, because when you go solo you can't see the background, but if you select this as your green screen, then you can have it as your background. Oh, this is what I want to see. I play for Academy Ipswich. Big moves. Any academy, but you know, it's not easy either. You know, it's very limited spaces in it. So Leo, big up. If you come back, tell me what position you play. But yeah, big up for that. Ipswich Academy, you know. I wish I could play and score a set piece from Creswell. Lawrence is laughing at yourself, I think. Masuaku shot on goal. Okay. From left back. Nice try. Good. And I will get the second one, brother. I will get the second one, brother Titch. But yeah, Laura, disabled team, sorry. Whatever you need in regards to StreamYard, like, I can do for you easily. You know, the thing is, this is another thing. So when I came onto YouTube, I didn't know nothing about StreamYard. I've never even been on a Zoom call, nothing like that. I didn't know nothing about StreamYard. But obviously, I came in as an editor. And then when I finally started using this, I thought, damn, this is basic, man. Like, it's good what it is. You know, you can go live and, you know, like all of that's fantastic. And then obviously I had to think, okay, how do I customize it? How do I put the Titch spin on it? And yeah, you know, figured it out. It's easy. It's not editing and all of this. Anything in StreamYard, you lot, is simple. You got to be creative and think, as okay, how do I want it to look on, you know, dimensions and that. But I'm saying, like, it's very easy compared to the editing. Like, I could do this all day. The editing is like, you film, then you got to edit, you got to remove. Yeah, it's so much work. But you know, I'm gonna try and do both, like the edited videos and then these type of videos. Yeah, because you know, on YouTube you got to go live a lot to try and get your subscribers up, and because people like to interact and they get to know people from the lives, basically. And obviously you lot know that because you lot, most of you got to know me on West Ham Random, not from this channel, because you lot didn't even know about this channel, I think, until, you know, after. Let me try again the second Titch. What's he say? I think I tried thinking outside the box, but I haven't got your credentials. Nah, it's not even about it. You lot don't. Nah, man, I've seen some of your stuff as well, and it is good. And was thinking, did they use StreamYard? And then I thought, so do you lot use something else as well? Because I'm sure you lot, it looks like more than just StreamYard. Mass Worker President. But like I said, disabled team, yeah. If we spoke, especially like on the phone, and you said, look, this is what I want, and you told me and all that, I will whip that up same day, like same day that will be done. Like, and it depends on how much or how detailed, but if it's something that I could whip that up in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, and I like doing it as well, and I especially like doing it for, you know, people like you guys. So it's no not effort, it's nothing to me. Like, it's my pleasure, very much my pleasure actually. So yeah, and you know, it'd be good because it'd be lead stuff and the colors and, you know, just something different. So let me know. What's he saying? Darren, I'm 49 teaching, can have a 5 kick around, but I'm very vocal. Yeah, on the touchline now after the with the foot in the yep. So that means you can play, Darren. You can still play. Big up Darren, man. Darren's all the way in Thailand, which I think everybody knows now because there's only a few people watching, and everybody here is all family. What's this? Okay. Right, I use StreamYard when doing live stream and use OBS when doing a pre-recording. See, I've never used OBS. I don't even know what it is, and I don't think this cheap old Chromebook, it's old, but it looks brand new because I take care of myself. I don't think it could handle it. But you know, I don't really need it, but it would be very convenient to, you know, when you want to change the scores and stuff like that, or you want a timer. So now you lot see I got to improvise, and that's why when I say thinking outside the box, it's just about, all right, let me put my phone there, let me put a video of a time, yeah, so just so that I don't have OBS. And then when it comes to the scores, I've got to make loads of variations and then change it rather than just click a button and do it. You know, all in good time. Like, I use my phone obviously, and I use the very basic editing, and everything I use is the bottom of the line. Everything I use to do what I do is right at the bottom. If I had Premiere Pro, which is the professional editing suite, and I had a Mac, oh my days, what I would be doing is mind-blowing. You know, and I'm saying it as in like, ooh, that's like me saying, oh, if I had a Rolls Royce instead of a Zafira, like, you understand, like, I'm putting myself in, geez, like what I would be doing, and the convenience, the ease. But you know, it's always good to start at the bottom, you know, always good to, and like I said, I use my phone, the editing app, everything is bottom of the, you know, like, yeah, it shouldn't even be able to do what I do with the phone. And start at the bottom, man, and then you work your way up, and then when you get in a position or you get the equipment, everything is, you're like, you appreciate things even more, like, wow, this is easy. Roy, big up Roy, always. You would be fantastic. You know, yeah, like I said, I think my issue is, one, the head can play, but the body's telling me to stop. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about though. And Lanzini shot on net wide. Okay, cool, good. Yeah, so one is the performance of this Chromebook, which is once again very, very basic. And also, you know, I would say at the minute I don't need it, but it would, you know, it would make things on a live stream even better if I had OBS. But oh, I did invest in a mic. So basically, I bought my son's girlfriend, the eldest son. She gave me £30 or something for Christmas or my birthday, and I bought a mic that was like £30, meant to be 40. Then I bought a mic arm, you know, so you can move it around and that. But when I hear the videos, I think it sounds tinny and that. So I recently, a couple of days, I bought this Blue Yeti, which is like £100 mic. Much better, and it sounds better, and I can plug my headphones in and I can hear yo. So yeah, like, you know, you have to invest in yourself. I've been saying it from day one. I used to say at the end of my videos, like, you know, any dreams, any goals, and any aspiration, you've got to stay on track, stay focused, don't listen to any haters, don't let no one deter you, all of that, and invest in yourself. So if you want to be a carpenter, and like me, you're doing it self-taught and that, then you're gonna have to buy maybe certain books or watch certain tutorials. I've never ever watched any tutorial in my life because I like to just get my hands on and just do it. You know, you might have to buy certain, well, you will have to buy certain tools and that, and then those tools would have to be upgraded. But yeah, you always have to invest in yourself, whatever you're doing. And obviously everybody knows this anyway, but you know, You got to invest in yourself. So yeah, I purchased a mic. So I've got a mic there, but I just heard it. I thought, nah, this don't sound good, man. So yeah, what's this? I have a Alienware Arona R9 PC. I wish I got a Mac now. It sounds crazy. Alienware Arona R9 PC. R9, greatest striker ever. Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, it's my phone, and I only use the Chromebook, not for editing. I don't think you can. It's just to go live on StreamYard. Other than that, I wouldn't have no need for this. So I've had it a long time, and then kind of never really used it. Now that I'm using StreamYard, it kind of comes in handy, very handy actually. Yeah, so we've got 11 minutes. You lot, 2:30. I'll leave and stop boring you lot. But yeah, man, I appreciate. Look, you lot are in here, man, and some of you are watching the game. There's other watch-alongs going on, but you lot are here. So yeah, I think you lot understand me, and you understand. Like I said, if I ever done something like big moves on YouTube, you lot would all be part of that. And like I said, if you had moderators, they would come from within, and they would be rewarded for their efforts. Trust me. 0-0, look at this. This is like, boom, right, up to date from the chopper. Yeah, so 20 minutes into the game. Right, let me just get the stats up for you lot. And okay, so this says 47% possession for Burnley, 1 goal attempt which wasn't on target. West Ham 53%, obviously, 3 goal attempts, none on target, so no shots on target. And the other game is Leicester v Newcastle, and that's 0-0. Now, I would want Leicester to win because I would love to see Newcastle go down because, like the richest club and all that. But I kind of want Newcastle to win because Leicester, obviously look at, they've got a good squad. I know they're not in, but yeah, so just to keep those sort of teams away from us. So it's a bit of a dilemma. So maybe a draw in that game would be good. We understand the line. I think, yeah, no, I know you lot do as well. You do. Sometimes, like, real recognizes real, and people, yeah, I know I can, let me clarify this as well, actually. Like, I'm not about drama. I'm not about any of that. Like, if you know me, like I said, I'm very mild-mannered. I'm very non-confrontational. I let a lot of things just slide over my head. I genuinely do. Like, I'm very much of the mindset that, if it's not that deep, don't let it bother you. And I mean that. Like, I never use the horn on my car. Someone cuts me up, I don't even use the horn, like, because I think it's a waste. Like, what am I doing this for? It's done now. I'm fine. They're fine. They might be an idiot. I don't even use the horn on my car. So yeah, there might have been a couple of instances recently where I've had to address certain things, and that I'll always do that. Like, I can't, when there's certain things that you think, what, it has to be addressed before it festers or whatever, and that will never change. But yeah, you lot know I'm not about drama. I'm not about coming at people unless they come for me, like, and then that's what it is. But yeah, I don't want to be on YouTube like that person. And some people, I think they know that, and they try and prod you. When you prod a lion, prod. So yeah, that's what it is. You lot know already. Lawrence, Disabled Team, Darren, you lot have seen enough of me on West Ham Random to know what I'm about. Okay, I know this is going to sound daft. Cut a long story short, I am housebound and I use YouTube as my communication. Yeah, to the outside. Well, this is probably why I chat some. Nah, that's good, man. Don't worry about that. Like, it's good that you are chatting and that. And you know what the funny thing is? I've said this before. I'm not a very social person. I'm either at football, which is a lot, or at home. That's it. Like, and being on here, I am actually. I'm more social. Like, because obviously, I'm doing a channel, and therefore, there's people, and you start getting to know people and stuff like that. So yes, Kimmy. So yeah, I'm. This is me actually being more so. I'm not in day to day. Trust me, I'm at home or I'm at football. That's it. I'm not out partying and all that. Kimmy, how you doing? Kimmy, if we score while you're on, even though I'm not watching it, you know what's going. 6-pack celebration. But I'm coming off in 7 minutes. So if we get a goal within that time, yeah. What we got here? Thank you, Lawrence Watkins. That honestly means a lot to us. Nah, man. Yep. Big up Kimmy, all the way in California. Kimmy from Cali. You know what? I want us to get a goal before I go. 0-0 still, both games. Yeah, nothing's changed. So, You lot, tell me what you've been doing. Kimmy, what you been doing in Cali? And what's the time there? What's the time in Cali? Hamilton is still leading this race. Oh my God. We're on the 54th lap of 58. I'm not really an F1 fan, but, you know, of course I want Hamilton to win. And, you know, the fact that he's come back. They nearly had they had a slight coming together at the start of the race as well. And people were saying, do you think Verstappen might just wipe him out so that they both don't finish the race, but then he wins because they're joint, but he's got more wins. He tried to cut him up a bit, I think. And anyway, Hamilton's winning, and there's 4 laps to go. So he was, you know, far behind in this championship race, and hopefully in the last race he can bring it back to the UK. Lewis Hamilton. Okay, so Kimmy says, I'm good, Titch. How are you, love? It's 6:24. Is that AM or PM? That's AM, I think. 6:24. Yeah, is that AM or PM, Kimmy? When I went on my iPhone the other day, I tried to put in, you know, the wall clock, like California, and it didn't come up. So I've done it for Kieran in Brisbane, and obviously it had it on there, but it didn't have California. 6:24 AM. Oh, bloody hell, early. Thank you even more for tuning in at this early hour. Hello, Kimmy says, Darren. So, Hamilton, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Are you lot rooting for Hamilton? You must be. So, yeah, Verstappen had this in his hands. And Hamilton has kept fighting and fighting, taking it down to the wire. Uh-oh. They are level on points. I think it's 369.5. Even the 0.5, they are that level. Verstappen, as it stands, would win because he's got more victories than Hamilton. I think 9-8 or 8-7. So Hamilton needs to just win this race. He started off second on the grid. He took the lead instantly. Then Verstappen came back at him. Then he retained it. And then I've been on here, but there's an incident. Yeah, I'm not an F1 fan. And you know, F1's got a lot of there's rules. It's not just racing and that, which I'm not really aware of. You know, like certain things. But yeah, I'd love to be there though. You know, I'd love to be at a Formula One, and this one is in not Dubai. I don't know where it is, but it's a bit, the light, it's gone a little bit dark. Like I'd love to be there, like where it's not bright. It's a little bit dark, and yeah, the noise and stuff. Someone I used to play football with, he used to work for Formula One. I saw the word goal and Diop and header, but no, he says Diop header on goal. Nice try, Lawrence. You nearly made me pull it out. Lawrence, are we playing better than them? Yeah, 3 minutes, you lot. Actually, we'll stay on to see who wins this. I don't know what the incident is, because they're on 55 or 58 laps. Yes, so we're playing better than them. I think, Laura, that's what he means. They started on different compound tyres. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of strategy and picking the right tyres, picking the right pit stop. Sometimes you might go with 1, 2, or 3, or what, all of this stuff. Like, yeah, like I said, I'm never one of these people that, you know, that tries to act like they know. Like, nah, if you lot say to me, oh, Titch, you know the and I'll be like, no, I don't. Like, no, you know, some people are like, yeah, I know. No, they don't know. So yeah, I don't ever. But yeah, the compounds, and you know, they've got weather reports and that, so they think, listen, you know, they might be, I don't know how far ahead, an hour or 2 hours, so they think, look, you know, it's highly likely that it's going to rain in 45 minutes, so we need to put on these tyres. And so I don't know what tyres you put in the rain, but yeah, it's very, very strategic, and I don't know the ins and outs, but yeah, it's more than just car racing, which, like I said, most of you lot know this already, but yeah, like some people just think, oh, Formula One, you get in your car and you drive and that, but there's a lot more that goes into it. You know, like just the same way that some people might think, oh, football, you just kick it in the net or whatever. But obviously, there's a lot of formations and, you know, fitness, fatigue, and diet, and all, and you know, analysts and set pieces, and how do you counter what this player can do on that? Yeah, so you know, yeah, so it's probably the same principle. You know, some people like me don't really know about Formula One, and there's so much more than just getting in the car and driving. And then some people, you know, with football, they just think, oh, you just got to do is kick the ball in the net and that. And when it's obviously it's a lot more than that. This is on lap 56 of 58. But I don't know what the safety car incident, even that, the safety car, like, I don't know, like, when you follow the safety car, does that allow the others to catch up? And it looks like it to me, like, you could be 20 seconds in and all of a sudden, because it's a safety car, now someone's like, right, yeah, I don't know none of these rules, but some of them just look like, hold on a minute, that person's lost the advantage. You might have a safety car on the track because of something way back down. Now that allows second to catch up with first. So, yeah, I don't know how it all works. West Ham continue to push the ball forward, just a matter of time for a goal. Please, please, please. Come on, West Ham. Kimmy says, come on, your hands. I don't know if you lot saw, you know, the Lion video I put out. I just put a few little bits from DBXL, which is the Football Academy Development Centre that I run with Davey. And, yeah, so it's Do Better XL, DBXL, or DBX. And, yeah, we do, like, sometimes when we do, like, the camps during the school holidays, we do, like, the players v the coaches. We might be football, tennis, or... And, yeah, so basically, if we beat the kids, and the challenges are balanced as well, if we beat them, then, yeah, what we say is do better X time, which is also, boom, the crossed hammers. So, yeah, they're very much a West Ham influenced do better X time, because we are Do Better XL, DBXL, all of that. You lot are probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about? We are doing well, just need to find the back of the net. I'm worried if Rice gets, you missed it. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, he's still on that. Oh, yeah. 0-0 from Lawrence, our man in the sky, in the chopper. Get to the chopper, do it now. I shouldn't do that on camera because that's an ugly face. Tell me if this is, how good's this, Arnie? I'll hide my face. Get to the chopper, do it now. Any good? So, look, I've stayed on a bit longer, but it's getting darker there. It's on lap 57 or 58. And you know, another thing with Formula 1 is the race could finish and then they, you know, retrospectively they go back and now they changed. Yeah, so I want to see Hamilton just fully celebrating. We can announce that on here. Look, Kimmy's laughing. Any good? 5 out of 10. Yeah, I've said to Lawrence and Wally, I might come to America, overstay my welcome, and take on the American YouTube market. They might be nicer. What's this? See, Lawrence said there's a place for me. Lawrence is, you know, barbecuing. He's got all safety car ending, but it's on the last lap. See, I don't get that. Lawrence got all the gear for the barbecuing. Whatever you think you've got, he's got more. A bit of a kung fu from Dawson. What, to score or attempt? Sorry. Oh, no. Verstappen is literally split second behind Hamilton. He's on, I think they're saying he's on his car's, you know, final lap. He's faster. His car's, right, whether it's the tyres or whatever, he's faster than Hamilton. So they're on the final lap, you lot. This is like you know, they're both level on points. It's the last race. And they are literally neck and neck. Hamilton, please. You lot, this is, I'm not really a Formula 1 like follower. He's taken over Hamilton. No, he's taken over him, and now Hamilton will have no chance of catching him because clearly, oh man, imagine that, halfway onto the last lap and he's overtaken him because his car is now running faster because, you know, tires or whatever. So once again, the strategy comes into this. Fuck. Oh, Hamilton, man. And you know, there's sometimes nothing you can do if that car is going faster than your car. So Hamilton, he's got no chance of catching him. Come on. He's got DRS. Come on, please. No! Sorry, you lot. It looked like Verstappen tried to cut him off. See, it's a lot easier to keep the lead when your car's faster as well. If you're in front already. Nah. Do you know what? It's a great climax to the F1 season. like I said, neck and neck, 369.5 points, I think. Hamilton was leading this race. And in the very last lap, he's been overtaken by, his title rival. Shit. Yeah, he's beat him. Fuck's sake. By about a second. That's crazy. Poor Hamilton. Respect to Verstappen. I don't know I don't think anything's... I don't know what that safety car was about as well, and I don't know if that helped him. And that's another thing. The safety cars and the virtual safety cars and all that, they can help some people, basically. I don't know how, but yeah, I don't know whether that safety car, because that safety car went in on the last lap, which, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. Congratulations, Max Verstappen, and unlucky Lewis. It's good for F1. Someone else, yeah, it is. It is, and that I think that I don't know if that means they win the constructors' title as well. Red Bull over. They're saying Mercedes played it cautious, and that's another thing. Your decisions and that, like wrong decision, and you'll get punished. So I don't know. I think Mercedes might have dropped the ball somewhere, and not Hamilton. Them as a team. Anyway, sorry you lot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stay to halftime. 0-0. Is anybody else watching it? I know Lawrence watching and Wally's watching it. Yeah, so I was talking about Lawrence's barbecuing skills, his equipment. So I know when I go to Auburn, Alabama, I ain't eating no pig feet. Lawrence, I need some. Can you come in after my meeting? Right, so Lawrence, tell me what fish and seafood is good for the barbecue, and what would you do for me? I can cook, I can cook, but I've never used a barbecue. So Lawrence, watching. Oh, you're watching as well. Okay, I'm not watching it. Lawrence, what is good? What fish and seafood is good for the barbecue, and how would you cook it for me when I come to Auburn, Alabama? And Kimmy, what's in Cali? What will we be doing in Cali? And Lawrence is in... He's not in Philly. Where is Lawrence? No, Wally. Where's Wally? Charlie Walsham's chatting. Where's Wally? Where's Wally? I said, without even thinking. Yeah, which part of the States is Wally? I know he's from Philly, but he lives in... Where does Wally live? So, what can we do in Cali? Wally, what are we doing in... Not Philly? And Lawrence, what is going on at barbecue? Fish and seafood. I will get back to you today after the game. No worries, yeah. And like I said, there's no rush. And basically, whatever you need on StreamYard, whether it's a overlay, a border, or a background, then I will gladly do it for you. And we would probably have to speak on the phone just so you can clarify what you want. So yeah. What was I asking? Yeah, I want to know what Lawrence would do, fish and seafood wise. Really do. That big, the big prawns and the big meaty ones, lobster and what fish and yeah. Tell me what you do, just so I can salivate. Oh look! Can anybody else touch their nose with their tongue? People used to be like, at school and like, what the hell? Easy, I can go like high, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Long tongue, like proper long. I could touch I'm not gonna do it because it looks stupid. But I can touch under my chin with my tongue. You must be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Oh no, Verstappen. Lawrence, I need an update on the barbecue, and what would I eat with it? So, what fish, what seafood, and what would accompany that? What would you do? Like, what sauces and marinades? I need to know. So that when I come to Auburn, Alabama, I know I'm going to be fed well. Not too well. Can't be messing with the 6-pack celebration. It'll be a... Uh-oh. Okay. it will be a beer keg if I eat two. Oh, I'm seeing some catfish. Yeah, checking for West Ham pen. Please be a pen and please score. No penny. Fuck's sake. Okay, right. Ooh, I'm seeing some stuff. Right, Darren says grilled, sliced and marinated. Okay, catfish sliced and marinated in a light soy sauce with sticky rice for breakfast. Okay, no penalty. Okay, here we go. Grilled salmon, 4 minutes each side. Is there honey or soy on? Like, what's on that, Lawrence? And what do I eat it with? Come on, West Ham. Yeah, I've never actually barbecued. I want to know what I'm going to eat with this grilled salmon. What's going on? This says 30 into the 40th minute. Summary, they've got a yellow card on 33 minutes. Stats, West Ham 56 possession. They still had 1 attempt, not on target. We've had 5 with 1 on goal. I would steam some shrimp with Old Bay and what is that? Remoulade or remoulade, and what is remoulade? Whatever that is. Right, Kimmy, I can touch my chin and I'm stuck. Like, not sure that what I do feel. I like to be able to do salmon with brown sugar. Yeah, brown sugar, hot pepper, salt and pepper. See what I'm saying? And she can also touch her nose. There's not a lot of people that could do it. Like, I didn't know anyone that could do it. And as a kid, everyone used to think it was funny. Like, and you can do stuck like. See? Yeah, that's quite rare, obviously. Did I pronounce it? Is it remoulade? Remoulade. It looks like remoulade. And what is that? I've seen some shrimp with Old Bay and remoulade. Remoulade. It's a spicy sauce. Yeah, and also with me, I like spice, but not too much. Like when you go to some places, and whether it's West Indian, like Jamaican food, or Indian, and it's just too hot. Like, nah. They try and just put spice just to hide the fact that they haven't really put love into the cooking and that. So I like spicy, but not stupid hot, man, where you can't even taste the food. And I don't think this would be that, but yeah, I can't stand that. But yeah, I can cook you lot, especially like West Indian, Jamaican food and curry chicken and that. Yeah, and I put a lot of love and care in when I cook. Max Verstappen one. It's a spicy sauce. So a lot of salmon. What about lobster, or the big prawns, or you lot call it shrimp, innit? Yeah. It's a spicy sauce. Grilled asparagus. My wife loves it. Yeah, asparagus. Catfish. That's what I'm saying, man. It's making me think about it, visualize it. Can't go wrong with catfish, as long as you don't get catfished. It's like, this will be the catfish. Like, I'll be talking to a female online, and yeah, man, it's me, your boy T.I., and I'm saying, man, and I turn up and I just speak my London. That's not T.I., that's Titch. That's another thing. Watch this, yeah. There's always coincidences in life, and I've been Titch from primary school, but obviously Titch is T-I-T-C-H, and for years, not so much now, but people have always said, I look, or T.I., me and T.I. look the same, and especially when I've got like the bald fade, and he used to have that, and hardly any facial hair, just boom. We do actually look similar. And then my middle name is Joseph, and he is also middle name Joseph. And I am a junior, and he is also a junior. It's crazy, isn't it? Some of you probably don't even know who T.I. is, but yeah, like, how crazy is that? T.I., Titch, I've been T.I. I've been Titch before he was T.I. And I think he was Tip first. So Tip and Titch. We used to look a lot the same, with the bald fade and that. Same facial hair. And I didn't even know who he was before. I remember people say, you look like T.A. I'm like, I didn't even know who they're talking about. And when I thought, yeah, sort of. And then recently I found out that his middle name is also Joseph, and he's also a junior. That might be my doppelganger. Kimmy, do you reckon if I let's say T.I. went back to the bald fade and and I done that, could I come to America and be a T.I. lookalike, get some money? T.I. hasn't got dimples, but it don't matter. I just want to smile. But even when you talk, you can see him. So I just keep it stern. So they say, dang, T.I., he got dimples. Kimmy's laughing. I don't even know what. Titch. I don't even know what I've done then. What's this? Lobster's more up north east. I love steamed crabs. So do you have a nut roast for Christmas and dinner, brother? No, I eat fish. I do eat fish. So I cook, meat, but I eat fish. Like, it's normally salmon. I normally do salmon at Christmas time for me. 43, you could get more than that. They see this. I do love this. You guys in the comments, that is funny. That's hilarious, actually. Money, more than money. See, that is funny. That's a funny. That's a great comment. Hilarious. I can't believe Hamilton didn't win. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Woolies. Yeah, he is, but where does he reside now? So he's from Philly. You can have whatever you like. Right, you look, half time. I need to send through our score from today as well. Okay, right, Leicester's winning 1-0 against Newcastle. That was Yuri Tillemans' 38th minute penalty. So Newcastle 1 down, and West Ham are 45 plus 1. So we're into injury time. And then the late game is Palace v Everton. I'll watch it, but so I wonder if West Ham's going to come in 0-0. Right, West Ham had 6 attempts, still 1 shot on goal. They've had 2, no shots on goal. Goalkeeper saves. Our goalkeeper hasn't had to make any. Their goalkeeper's made 1 save. And there's 3 minutes from our ears on the ground, but he's actually in the air, in the chopper. 3 minutes injury time from the chopper. Our eyes in the sky. Yeah, I'm coming to Cali. I'm coming to Auburn. I'm coming to where's Wally's at, wherever. Yeah, buddy. Hamilton's now got to stand there in front of, and just speak, and he's just literally lost it at the death. He looks a bit emotional. Yeah. Tough. It's tough for him to do this now. That's the site. If we put it into any sort of comparison, imagine West Ham got to the Champions League final. No, I'll say the league, man. The league. The league. Yeah, sorry, 38 games, the league. And we're neck and neck with someone, and, we go into the game behind them on goal difference or something like that, same points and all that. And then, we take the lead and we're winning. And in the 96th minute, they get an equaliser. Like, that's kind of putting it into some sort of comparison as to what just happened to Lewis Hamilton. And now, 10 minutes later, he's got to come on and speak. Tough. That's tough. Yeah. Oh, this has been good, and like I said, I weren't even going to think of doing a watch along because, I don't stream football. Came on. I'm going to be coming on live more. I'm going to think of something that is, a show for the, so everybody can get involved. I don't know what yet, but me, I think of something. And yeah, I'll be going, live maybe like weekly or twice a week. Just, that is how you're meant to do it. 1, to interact, and 2, just to, put yourself out there a bit more and hopefully grow your channel. So yeah, I'm going to go live a bit more often, but not just for the fun of it. Like, I will, think of something. In Thailand, we eat a lot of warm, hot water fish due to the climate, and a lot of pond life and paddy fodder. Let me ask you something, Darren, and I'm being serious. I know people eat sushi and that. Is that warm water, hot water fish? Can you eat that like straight out of the water? Or am I being stupid? Because people eat raw fish, and if that's warm and that, I know for them it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe that was a real dumb question. Yeah, so if it's come out of a lot of warm hot water, could you eat that fish You probably could if you're trying for survival, but could you eat that straight out the water? I don't mean like bite it, but clean it up and eat. Oh, you wouldn't have to cook it for that long. But half time, no. Right, you lot. It's been a pleasure and some funny and some good chat. And thank you, Lawrence, for your updates. My man in the sky, in his chopper. And I don't know when I'll be back on. What I might do is, whether it's a live or pre-recorded, to see if Davey and Cam is available. So yeah, we might put out a video just like a reaction to the final score. Maybe, I don't know when. So if it were a live one, maybe that would be, I don't know if it'd be tomorrow or later on today, because it's not been planned and I don't know them two's availability. Or I may well go live a bit later just to give my reaction, not to the performance, because obviously I'm not watching it, but maybe just to the score and whatever. All good and have a good... Right, so what I would say is, thank you everyone, as always. And I'm going to head over to Hammer's Chat to check out Charlie's watch along. And yeah, if you're subscribed and that, go over there. It's all good and fun with Charlie Walsh. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Thank you for everything. And don't forget, everybody says share it. No one actually shares people's stuff, but you lot can share my stuff, especially you lot in America. You lot in America, just share it on your social medias. You could even use T.I.'s brother from London. That's what you could say. That's how you could do it. You could like clickbait on your Instagram and Twitter and all that. I'm not really one of those social media. Put T.I.'s brother, boom, 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 and then I might get some American subscribers. Like, oh, T.I.'s got a brother in London. Don't tell them I'm not really, but yeah, that's how we bring them here, and then I'll keep them here. Don't worry. Love you too, Kimmy man, and thank you for joining so early in the morning. And yeah, I'll be back soon. And I always find it hard to end these because it's almost feel rude, but it's half time. I'm gonna head over to Charlie Walsh, and I will see you lot. Yeah, thank you very much. Take care all. Right, you lot. So I'm literally just gonna end it. So thank you for watching all of that stuff, and I will be back very, very soon. Whether it's a pre-recorded or a live, I'll be back later. Boom. Let me just end.